Road to the Show lets you experience the career of a professional ball player one day at a time. Create your own unique player and prove yourself in the minors to earn your call-up to the show. This year, the Road to the Show experience is getting more personal, making your journey to stardom and every moment along the way much more meaningful. Right off the bat, every unique detail of your player is easier to create and edit with a redesigned player creation interface that is more user-friendly and visually appealing. Raise your draft stock in the improved Topps Player Showcase, which now includes the new Bowman Scout Day. At Scout Day, MLB scouts will evaluate and grade your skills using the true 20/80 scale. Position players will showcase their abilities at the plate, in the field, and on the bases, while pitching prospects can show off their accuracy, power, and pitch types. Your performance during Scout Day and the Showcase games will dynamically generate your official scouting report. This report determines your projected value in the MLB draft. These new opportunities to strut your stuff for the scouts provide even more control over your career from day one. The Road to the Show experience has been streamlined in the Show 16. We're maximizing the time you spend in situations that matter by getting you in and out of the action quicker and better filtering which plays you need to be a part of. And for the first time ever, you can play an entire series of games without ever having to navigate back to the main menu. This year, we put the sounds of the stadium right in the palm of your hand. With ambient audio coming out of your controller speaker, your teammates and coaches will keep you on top of your game. Also new in the Show 16, a revamped training system gives you the chance to unlock gameplay perks by reaching certain attribute milestones. Perks come in two forms, consumable and passive. Consumable perks can be used once per game and last either a pitch or an at-bat. Passive perks are broader in nature and may be situational or last the entire duration of a game. Between games, perks can be freely swapped in and out, so don't be afraid to experiment to find which perks best fit your playstyle. And of course, we can't forget Showtime. Experience baseball's most epic moments like never before. Slow down pressure-packed opportunities to come through in the clutch with this empowering tool that allows finer, more focused command. The amount of Showtime available each game depends on the perks being utilized. Using perks and Showtime can have huge impacts on gameplay, so use them wisely. The Road to the Show enhancements for the Show 16 give you more control, more personalization, and perhaps most importantly, ensure that you spend more time playing ball. Good luck, kid!
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Indianapolis Indians and the Syracuse Chiefs. Major League Baseball on The Show starts now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, they need to get on more. They're in the bottom third of the league in OBP, so they need to get runners on base so that they can at least try to put together some big innings.
Number 13 will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low 3s. Now, hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
Orlando Babb strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Indians, first baseman, Orlando Babb.
Taken high and deep to right. Coronado ranging back, still going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will make it there with a double to start the ball game.
Boy, so much for taking a pitch or two, maybe giving your guys a chance to see what this guy has got. He goes after the first pitch of the ball game and nearly puts it over the wall. As it is, it's off the wall, and he's going to cruise into second here to open up this game with a double.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing.
Just checking.
As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and it's painfully obvious to say, but if they can't score any runs, their woes are just going to continue. They were shut out in the loss yesterday, so what they really need is to put a few runs on the board early on and let their pitchers work with a lead for once.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Got him. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's got some wheels on him. And that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the run scores. John Ito will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike one.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And with that, let's take a look at the Syracuse defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, the defense is going to be very involved. This guy on the mound doesn't strike out a lot of hitters. Balls are put in play constantly, so the defense is going to be active.
0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike two.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Van Slyke is there. And that retires the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave one. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Indianapolis leads it 1-0. Scott Lasky will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And he'll step off. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Got him.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Tom Beck will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Luis Sardinas will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Off the plate, outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leading up.